Hi, this is Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach again. And today my question for you is, where is your home? Our verse is Deuteronomy 33:27a. The eternal God is your dwelling place, and underneath are the everlasting arms. Where is your dwelling place? Where is your home? This verse reminds me of when I was in New Zealand, and it was the first time I had been very long away from home, more than a couple weeks basically, and it was a very long ways away from home, very long plane flight. And I was going through some, culture shock and homesickness, being so far away from home. And the verses that actually got brought to me at that moment in time were actually Psalm 139 and where can I go from your spirit, or where can I flee from your presence? But this has that same context to it, that no matter where we are, God is our home. It's not about whether we have our retreat property, whether we're moving into that, or whether we are, still in the waiting process. It matters where our home is and where we put our focus on, where we draw our safety from. Are you today leaning on his everlasting arms? Are you trusting that no matter what's going on in your life right now, that you are being upheld? You are in his arms, and that he is your dwelling place. It's not about where you live here. It's not about where you're staying. It's not about what's going on around you or your family or anything else. God is your dwelling place, and you are in his everlasting arms. And I hope that was something you needed to hear today. I needed to hear that as well. And I want to encourage you today to ask God to sustain you and give you his strength. Sometimes we need to deepen our connection with him and to better, pull that, get that strength and get that sustenance from him, and to know what direction to go in our lives. And the best way I had found of doing that and to draw into his presence is to go on a personal retreat, one-on-one time with God in his creation. So I would encourage you. Yes, I know it's getting more questionable on the weather, but you'll be amazed if you put a retreat on the calendar and say, I'm going to do this, what God can do with weather. I've seen it happen. He can make things work out exactly the way it needs to. Even our retreat in July, I did end it early because of monsoon season. I planned it that way in the first place, but where we were having the retreat, it started raining about an hour after we left. So bear that in mind. He can't hold off weather, and he can make everything work to your good. So I wanted to wrap up our time with a oldie but goodie that's obviously very related to this passage that we're looking at today, and that is leaning on the everlasting arms. And I want to encourage you, if you know it, sing along. If not, feel free to just listen. And we'll wrap up our time together. What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning, leaning, leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how sweet to walk in this pilgrim way, leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how bright the path grows from day to day, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning, leaning, leaning on the everlasting arms. What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arms. I have blessed peace with my Lord so near, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning, leaning, leaning on the everlasting arms. And I will see you next week with another verse. See you then.